In this video I'm going to show you how to set up the fan speed on an AMD computer. This is an older platform, FM2 Plus. So with this MSI mainboard, here's the model number. I use a quad-core CPU. This is AMD's website. So you can see the specs. And here, what is very useful, it says that the maximum temperature for it is 71 degrees. So, under no circumstances you should allow the CPU to exceed this. Newer processors can go up to 100 or maybe 110, but it's not really healthy. Most electronics and especially processors operate well under 70 degrees. So, where did I find this information? It's on AMD's website. Here in the amd.com, products, specifications, processors. And you just select the family, or you can just search here the model number. And there it is. Where did I find it? Oh, here. Athlon 845. Here it is. So, the interesting thing about this mainboard is that the CPU fan can only do PWM. It gives pulses to the fan, which tells the fan how fast it should spin. In the meanwhile, the system fan here, that can be set to voltage regulation. It will decrease the voltage if the fan needs to spin slower, and practically any fan can be plugged in there without 3-pin or 4-pin, just the 2-pin fan. So let's go into the BIOS. Restart. Delete, 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 come on. Enter setup, yes. So we're at 41 degrees, that's fine. Okay. Now the fan settings are here in the hardware monitor section. And how I set up this fan, you can see that at the maximum 70 degree temperature, I set the fan inappropriately because I don't have a PWM fan plugged in there. But if you have a proper 8-pin fan, then you will want to put 100% fan when the processor is at 70 degrees, or 65 is much better. So let's see how we can set it. So the max fan speed is 100% here. Come on, here. Oh yes, now it's much better. So you can see it in the graph that at 70% it will be at 100%. Yes. And the target temperature, well, we should just put it to 60. Hey, 65. Yes. And the minimum at 40. And the minimum fan speed, that doesn't really matter. Whatever sounds good. 37%. So long story short, when the processor is more or less in idle, it's not working on anything, then the temperature will be low, logically, and the fan speed will be low and silent. But when you put load on it, then the fan will begin to speed up right up to 100% at 65 degrees. It won't let the processor exceed 65 degrees if you have a proper cooler, of course. If you have a bad cooler, then all bets are off. It can burn even, or in the best case it will just restart, or thermal throttle. So the system fan, as you can see, it's much simpler, and it can also be set to the CPU's temperature. So if the CPU is hotter, then the system fan will spin faster, and so on. Yes, the graph is updated to this one. Book. Oh yes. So it's set to, what is he doing here? Oh, minimum fan speed, maximum fan speed. The main difference is that it will regulate the voltage of the fan, not the pulses on the fourth pin. It's set to 60, whatever. This doesn't matter so much because this will most likely get the hot air out of the case or push in fresh air. This is not as important as the CPU fan, which shouldn't never ever exceed 70 degrees Celsius or even 65. In my experience, at 65 this processor can get can do funny things, can start acting up at 65 degrees. It's not recommended. So I guess that's it. If you have a different mainboard, you probably have more points here in the curve, so you can set more things here, and you can even drag it with the mouse. You can play around with it, but this is the most important, to set the maximum temperature to protect the processor and find the best minimum temperature and fan speed to allow the system to be silent when no cooling is needed. So that's it. I hope you learned something.